What's up YouTube? It's your boy Sai bringing you some hype finally for a movie review. I've been kind of slacking. I know I never made one for Captain America or X-Men, but I wanted to get some opinions out about Suicide Squad. I saw it last night, the midnight release with a couple of my friends. I had a lot of ideas. I wrote them down on my phone and I decided to sleep on it, and I gathered my thoughts and decided to make a video. I said and a lot. But I'm going to be looking at my phone because that's why I wrote everything down like a true millennial. So don't judge me for looking at my phone. Alright, we'll start off with my likes. I had likes to the movie. I'll give my likes, my dislikes, and at the end I'll give it an overall rating. So one of my first likes, probably something that everyone liked, Will Smith. Will Smith's character, Deadshot, was great. He was the most relatable character in the Suicide Squad. He was the only one that seemed more humanized. I mean, although he was one of the only ones that was technically, you know, just like a human, he wasn't a meta-human. I thought he was one of the only ones that was truly, you know, relatable in a way. Another thing I liked the fact that they were willing to kill off characters. I really liked Diablo, I did, and I liked the fact that they were willing to let him die. I thought that was good. And I think that's something that superhero movies are very, very scared to do. They're very, very scared to kill off characters. Marvel has been known for not killing off characters, so I thought that was a good thing. Another good thing, I liked that the movie didn't really have a happy ending. Yeah, Enchantress was still alive because the sequel, whatever. I like that they didn't all get out. It wasn't all this, oh, we'll see you next time. It was more of a, yeah, the government fucked you. I kind of like that. I think it played a good part of the movie. One of the things that it's so minute, but I love personally, was that people know who Bruce Wayne truly is. At the end of the movie, after the initial credits roll down, with they give all the main actors and everything credit, they showed a scene where Bruce Wayne's talking to Amanda Waller and she gives him some information about metahumans and whatnot. Some of them in the Suicide Squad, some of them that would be future members of the Justice League. I like the fact that Amanda Waller said, "Mr. Wayne, you need to stop working nights," which basically implied that she knew he was Batman, which is something that a lot of people gave shit to on the Christopher Nolan Batman series. Like, how the fuck is this dude gonna disappear for 8 years and come back in the third one? You have all this crazy technology that costs billions and billions of dollars, and then no one, they suspect it's the billionaire who lives in the old raggedy mansion on the edge of town. I'm glad they actually recognize that people know who the fuck Bruce Wayne is. The little, I'm Ben Affleck and this is my, you know, robot voice Batman. It's not fooling anyone. I like that. But now on to my dislikes. This is where it's gonna take a little bit. First and foremost, this is gonna be the opinion that I've heard a lot of people have, but I'm gonna go along with it too. I didn't like the Joker. I did not like the Joker. And it wasn't no, it was kind of the way Jared Leto acted as the Joker. But I feel as though he acted in a certain way because there's this myth around the Joker. Mark Hamill pointed it out in the little featurette they had before the Killing Joke in theaters, which I saw. Killing Joke was alright. He said that, you know, the people, when he was starting to do the Joker, the voice in the animated series, they said, don't think Nicholson, don't think Nicholson. My rebuttal to that is, why? They have the old saying, if it's not broken, don't fix it. If the Joker works as a certain way, why does the character need to become, you know, this one was a crazy person, this one was more psychological, this one was more of a gangster? If it works one way, it works. Why does it need to switch up? Just because the actor switched doesn't mean that it needs to, you know, completely switch up. If you really think about it, Batman has been the same sort of Batman his whole career. From Michael Keaton to Christian Bale to now Ben Affleck, it's all been relatively the same character. Why is the Joker not the same character? Why does the Joker need to be the one that needs to be switched up? So that's the thing I don't like. And I didn't like how, albeit that Amanda Waller gave Batman a tip, I don't like how Batman will go and capture Deadshot in the alley with his daughter, but then the Joker's chilling in a fucking nightclub like a wannabe mob boss, a fucking wannabe Michael Corleone, and no one knows where the Joker is, no one can catch the Joker. That just seemed too plot hole-ish for me. It just I was like, why is the Joker this? Why is he have a Lamborghini? Like, no, he's supposed to be crazy. He's not supposed to be the kind of guy who has all this swagger and finesse and everything. That doesn't seem like the Joker to me. That seemed like they try to make a mob boss with makeup on, and it didn't work for me. Another one of my dislikes was I didn't like the fact how much Batman was in the movie. Batman was literally in the movie for 2 seconds. I'm not counting the Bruce Wayne scene at the end of the movie. I'm talking about the Batman scene, which is shown in the trailers and everything, shown at the Comic-Con footage, if I'm not mistaken. And it's literally there for the first 2 seconds and, you know, the first 5 minutes in the movie. It's just, was he even necessary? Now, I didn't expect Batman to have like this giant role in the movie, but I figured it'd be more than like 2 seconds at the beginning of the movie just capturing the villains. Come on, man. You can't hype it up saying he's got a cameo like that. It's Batman. It's a new character. You just put out your first movie with him. Why not give him a little more screen time? I don't know. To me, it was just kind of like, hey, well, we have Batman. Ben Affleck's right here. Let's just throw him in. And then they're like, oh, shit. We didn't really give him that much. Fuck it. Throw in the Flash, because that was the one character that no one really liked the casting for, or no one's really excited for, and we lost the director. I thought it was just cheesy of them to do. I felt like it was very just thrown in there because fuck it, why not? And I didn't like that. I feel like it didn't really add to the movie. Not necessarily it took away from the movie, but I didn't feel like it added anything in the movie. Another one of my dislikes was Harley Quinn. I'm probably gonna get shit for this. Let me preface. I liked Harley Quinn, her character. I like the idea of her. I like the way Margot Robbie portrayed her, but I didn't like the writing for her. And I know I kind of contradicted myself right there saying I didn't like Harley Quinn and I liked Harley Quinn. I didn't like how I didn't like how they wrote her. I like how Margot Robbie acted as Harley Quinn, but I didn't like her dialogue. Her name should have been Harley Quip, because every single line was, oh, we're bad guys, or it would be someone serious conversation and she'd be like, oh, hey boys, like, and it's like Margot Robbie is a decently talented actor. Why are you know, degrading her to these one-off quips that are just for the small comedic value because DC is known for being so serious all the time? I didn't like that. Harley Quinn's a really interesting character. They should have developed way more on her backstory. You know, just having a psychologist fell in love with the crazy man and then she did anything for him. Yeah, I understand that's part of the comics and everything, but develop more on that. Because if you just go, yeah, she was a psychologist and she talked to him for 30 seconds in this montage and then she's in love with him, I don't buy that. That seems stupid as fuck. Just get a new psychologist in there. I felt like because Harley Quinn was one of the 3 characters that people came to see. People came to see Deadshot because of Will Smith, Harley Quinn because of the character's, you know, namesake, and the Joker. And the Joker wasn't in it enough and he wasn't portrayed well. Harley Quinn was off on doing these one-off jokes that would just, I felt like took away from the character, because it's an awesome character and Margot Robbie's a great actor. You should have gave her more of a role. And Deadshot, who was the best character in the movie, easily. They should have developed way more on her backstory. Like, I feel like it would add to the movie. They didn't need to rush to get the team together. They could have just said, oh, here's Killer Croc, whatever. Here's Katana, which they basically did. Here's Diablo, you know. They didn't need to have all this crazy backstory with Moon and Flag and even Killer Croc or any of them. There should have been a lot more Harley Quinn and Deadshot. They should have been the main two, with the other people in Suicide Squad just kind of coming in. And I don't think people would have really cared. It's not like there's that many Killer Croc fans out there angling for more Killer Croc time. Another one of my dislikes was I didn't like Enchantress. I didn't really like Enchantress that much. I think I didn't like her that much also because the whole part with her brother. Like, was her brother really even necessary? She brings him back and then he just shows up randomly out of nowhere and then she asks him to fight and then he dies randomly out of nowhere. Like, was he really even necessary in the movie? And was it really necessary for Enchantress to even, you know, go from being, okay, we have her, to, oh, now she's rogue? Why not just start the movie out with her being rogue? Give it a 1 to 2 minute thing of what happened in the movie where she went rogue. Make that 1 minute montage and say, oh, she's the antagonist throughout the whole movie, instead of setting her up as the antagonist 30-ish minutes into the movie. Again, cool character, wasn't portrayed right, took away from the movie. The thing also I didn't like with Enchantress was what was the whole bullshit with her heart? You know, like, why have this whole thing with her heart and then they stab it and it kind of hurts her but it doesn't, and she's this witch, why would you even tell her that you have her heart? Why not just say you have some control over it? And the government just being like, okay, we'll do it. It was too Hollywood movie bullshit. And that's the thing I don't think DC's grasped yet, is that although some of their characters might be more iconic than some other comic movie characters, Marvel, they don't ground them in reality like other comic book movies do, Marvel. And while you can say, oh, you know, well, there's mystic characters and giant green dudes in this other universe, yeah, but they ground them more in reality. I felt that the movie was just so thrown together when they had so many ways to make it really, really good. So many ways to make it really, really good, and it wasn't really, really good. It was a decent movie. In my opinion, better than Man of Steel, but I think it was on the same as Batman and Superman. Like, I enjoyed Batman vs. Superman, but it wasn't the greatest movie. It wasn't super duper good. I'm not, you know, super inclined to go see it again. I'm not super inclined to sit down and watch it a couple times. Suicide Squad was fun. It was a good movie, but what DC's trying to do, set up this whole universe, I feel like it just didn't add to it. They rushed it. The characters weren't done right. Harley Quinn should have been a lot better. The Joker didn't need to be this fucking wannabe Michael Corleone mob boss. He should have been in the movie more. Deadshot needed to be more the leader. Flag needed to have more of a romantic thing than this I'm, you know, Zero Dark 30 bullshit. I'm this, you know, crazy officer. You can just say, I'm in love. I'm trying to get this woman. Waller was a good character. Kind of. She was a little too harsh. It seemed kind of weird, especially in a time where we don't trust the government enough as citizens to have this, you know, horribly shady person who will just kill FBI officials because they weren't, you know, certified or classified for the information. Overall, I'm gonna give the movie a 7 out of 10. I would recommend going to see it. It was a fun movie. I'm not disappointed that I saw it. It's not like I'm like, give me my, you know, 10 bucks back and $1 million for the popcorn and candy. But I don't think it was as good as it could have been. It was just different from Batman vs. Superman. I think Suicide Squad was good, but there's elements that could have been done differently. Whereas Batman vs. Superman, I just don't think worked. The way the plot line, everything, I just don't think it worked. Suicide Squad works, but it could have been worked better, I guess is what I want to say. So that's been my, you know, quick first impressions. Like I said, I saw the movie last night, slept on it, woke up, made this video. It's a little bit rushed, I'm a little scatterbrained, but hey, when aren't I? So anyway, thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, subscribe, bullshit. If you guys have any other videos you want me to review, or movies you want me to review, or anything, comment it. I'd be more than willing to do that. But anyway, let's have a kick-ass weekend. It's been your boy Sipe. Thank you.